Welcome to module number 1, Killer Keyword Research. In this module, I'll show you the correct way to research your keywords that will be both profitable and realistic for whatever goals you are trying to accomplish. So right now, take a second to pause this video, grab a pen and paper, because you are about to learn how to do killer keyword research. Let's start at square one. Researching your keywords is the most important step in positioning your product or services in front of the right people. After all, you can have the best content in the world, but if no one knows about it and no one sees it, what's the point? You must always remember to begin with the ending in mind. You must know if you're looking to generate leads or sales for your business and choose the right keywords in order to do so. Most people don't realize that the primary reason for blogging is to generate leads. At the same time, if you're delivering valuable content, it also brands you as an expert and a leader in your field. A common mistake that most beginners make is just to post content in hopes of someone seeing it and making a purchase. It doesn't exactly work like that. In fact, if this is your business model, not only are you wasting a lot of time, but I can pretty much guarantee that you're leaving a lot of money on the table. There's a systematic model to creating wealth online. Number one, find your targeted audience. After you find your targeted audience, you want to place your content in front of that very audience. You want to offer them value in exchange for an opt-in. Once they opt in and become a lead, you want to continuously follow up and market products and services to those leads. This is called monetization. It allows you to make money from people who did not initially purchase your product or service up front. This is the exact formula that all experts execute within their business daily, and now it's time for you to do the same. Most people won't purchase something the very first time they see it. They'll need to be exposed to that offer about 6 to 7 times before they make a decision. That's where the autoresponders come in handy. So if you're focusing on making sales and not capturing that traffic first, then you'll never make a profit. Okay, so like I mentioned before, you must always begin with the ending in mind. So when you're brainstorming about what kind of content you want to create, put yourself in the mind of your prospects. Always think, why would this person search this term? And how can I make it as specific as possible? Say, for example, if the term is animal shelters, you first want to realize what ending you have in mind for that reader. Meaning, do you want to give them a free report in exchange for their name and email, or do you want to refer them to an affiliates program that pays you commission? Next, you want to specify the keyword. So instead of going for an extremely competitive term like animal shelter, research a more specific term such as animal shelters in Maryland. This is done by using Google Keywords tool. A link to this tool will be provided in your resource section. And now, watch closely so you can see how to effectively use the Google Keyword tool. Okay, the first thing that you want to do when you're starting off your keyword research is go to Google, type in keyword tool. It'll be the very first listing that pops up. You want to click on Keyword Tool, Google AdWords. Okay, and I'm going to show you the most important parts to execute your keyword research the correct way. I'm going to show you what a lot of people look over. For example, I'm going to use animal shelter, the example that I used earlier. And I'm going to use a longer tail keyword like animal shelters in Maryland. Okay. You don't want to just go straight and click search. What you want to do is you want to get the exact accurate results. So what you want to do is you want to take it off of broad and you want to put it on exact. It makes sense, right? Search. Okay, and as you can see, it's a big difference in global monthly searches. A lot more people are searching animal shelter. 40,500 people are searching that globally per month. Locally, 27,100. Okay, for animal shelters in Maryland, in fact, it says there's a higher competition. I don't know how accurate that is. It can't be that accurate, but it gets 1,000 searches. Okay, so let's click on this. Okay, this is just animal shelter. Okay, it gets 50,400,000 results, but that's not accurate. What we just did inside of the Google Keyword tool is we took it from broad to exact. See, what you want to do is right here, you want to do the same exact thing, and the only way that you can do that is put it in quotations, okay? So look at this number right here, 50,400,000 results. Watch how this changes. It changes to 12 million, okay? And that's still high. And I'm going to show you what kind of results you want to shoot for and what keywords you actually have a chance with, okay? I'm going to show you that right now. Okay, let's go down to animal shelters in Maryland. Click on it, okay? Once again, this is not the results that we're actually looking for. 864,000, not as high as 15 million, but again, that's not accurate yet. We want to put it in quotations. 28,400 results. This is a perfect keyword to target, okay? Because, well, the rule that I have, I never go for a keyword unless it gets at least 1,000 results, 1,000 searches a month. And as you can see, 1,000 searches, okay? And also, it's targeted, so it allows you to tailor your content, you know, for people who are searching for animal shelters in Maryland. Like I said, whether you're giving away, you know, giving away a report, you know, like the top 10 things to know when searching for animal shelters, or maybe you're just trying to generate leads for an affiliate offer, or, you know, some pet food offer, or, you know, something like that. What you want to do is you want to put it in quotations. After you put it in quotations, you want to look for something along the lines of 130,000 or less. Okay, and as you can see, this is perfect because it's 28,400 results. I never really go for over 200,000. Like I said, my range is around 130,000 or less. And I'll show you an example. Well, let me put this in here. I'm gonna show you how I specified my keyword. Okay, so I really wanted the traffic for, since I'm in multi-level marketing, I really wanted to capitalize on the traffic from people who are searching for Amway, but I knew that it was going to be highly competitive. So what I did was I also typed in Amway reviews, Amway scam, and Amway, let's say Amway scam reviews. Okay, click search. Okay, Amway, as you can see, it gets 1,220,000. That's not a surprise. Even though it says low competition, you really pretty much don't have a shot at this. Okay, 21 million, I guarantee it's not going to change that much. Told you, same thing. Okay, it's impossible to get that unless you plan on taking years of doing consistent backlinking and consistent work. And I'll talk about that in the next modules coming up. But as you can see, 9,000. The next best thing, 9,900 searches. Okay, and what is that? That's Amway scam. So let's click on that. Let's see who pops up. I'm on the first page for this. Okay, but let's look. A person might say 1 million. How did he get there? Quotations. It's only 64,900 results. And I didn't even really do any backlinking for this. I typed the article about 3 months ago, forgot all about it. Next thing you know, I started getting traffic. I looked at the keyword that I had incoming traffic coming from, and it was Amway scam. I said, okay, maybe I should pay more close attention to it. Okay, and that's just an example of making a specific keyword. Don't go for, the big shebang. A lot of people are thinking exactly how you're thinking. Okay, a lot of people knows Amway is getting a lot of traffic. A lot of people know animal shelter is getting a lot of traffic, so they're going for those keywords. So why don't you break it down and make it more significant, and that way it makes it easier to tailor your content, your videos, whatever you want to put out there. It makes it easier to get targeted traffic. Let me show you another example. 5 links. Let me show you. Organo Gold. This is one of the more popular network marketing companies out right now. Do the same exact thing. Organo Gold scam. Organo Gold review. 135,000, 6,000, 1,900. Of course, I'm going to go for this one. I'm going to check this out first. I'm going to go scam. Oh, let's see. Who's that? That's me right here in the third listing. Okay. Same thing. Started getting traffic out of nowhere. An article I did a while ago, back in June 20th. Forgot all about it. Just started getting a blast of traffic. This right here gives me at least 180 to 200 visits per day to my blog for just this post. And as you can see, I'm not even ranked number one. But that just goes to show you get 6,000 searches. So that's going to trickle down in that top 3. I'll give you one last example. And I'm just showing you these examples because, like I said, I'm in multi-level marketing. I deal with a lot of people who are in multi-level marketing. I train a lot of different people and show them different results. So this is sort of what this is sort of the niche I target a lot. Review. Okay, North American Power. Doesn't seem like it's too competitive. Let me see. Okay, 34,000. Put in quotations. Doesn't seem too competitive. Okay, 5 million. That's pretty competitive. You don't necessarily want to go for that. You could, but plan on taking a while, at least 6 months or more. Okay, and that's with consistent effort. Let's see, North American Power scam. Next best thing. We don't even want to look at this. So let me click on that. Oh, what do you know? Number 1. Okay. And my reason for showing you this is because the strategy that I'm showing you is absolutely easy. Anybody can do it, and it works every single time. Doesn't matter who you are, it works every single time. 74,000 results. Okay. And I'm going to get more into backlinking and off-page SEO and spying on your competition, because all of those methods play a part also. But this is the primary, this is the core of creating any type of content online. You always want to make sure you practice excellent keyword research, because if you miss a step, or if you do something wrong, or if you do it, halfway, you're not going to get even close to the results that you plan on doing. You're going to end up wasting a lot of time, effort, and leaving money on the table. And that's something we do not want to do. Okay, so remember, on Google, type in keyword tool, click on the first listing. Remember, always check on the left side, make sure it's on the exact. Okay, remember to differentiate your keywords. Okay, make them more specific, make them more long-tailed. And what long-tailed is just really 3 words or more. So if you can, make it more specific, it is easier to target your traffic. You know exactly what a person is looking for, because it's not, as brief as North American Power. Maybe you rank for North American Power Review, so you can get inside of the mind of that prospect. You can say, okay, maybe this person is either already involved in North American Power and is really doing, their research to make sure that everything's on the up and up, and they want to see what they're involved in, or a person is considering it, and they're looking around to make sure that the decision they're about to make is a smart one. So you could tailor your content to talk